Hey everybody, hello in Facebook world. Promised you guys that I'd be on here at 1 o'clock, so I'm jumping on to say a quick hello and to talk about the number one question or concern that most people come with at this point in their process. And by that, I mean you've made it here to this group where we talk all about thought leadership. And I know that in today's climate, in today's day and age, we are either being overrun with people and things that we feel we can't trust, and otherwise we're overwhelmed with a sense that we can't get our trustworthy message out to who matters and who needs to hear it. So there are ways, and we have developed those ways to get through to make those two things meet: authority combined with that leadership in your message. So that's more the how, but today I want to just focus a little bit on the why, because I was telling you that I was going to come back today with a little bit around the number one most asked question. And I have some stats from these breakthrough calls that I do with people from this group, from wherever you find me online. I give you a free 45 1 hour call of my time, and there's lots of transformation on those calls. And here's the number one thing. Number one, I'm afraid I'm going to sound like everyone else. And number two, I fear I won't be taken seriously. Okay. Both of those things come with this sense of ownership and authority, that it's this elusive thing that people are like, how do I do that? Yes, there is a way. Yes, there's a process to follow. Yes, it's highly language and word based. But what has to start everything? What people that come to me, their main issue is they're trying to build a pyramid upside down, and they're trying to build out these amazing push factors in their marketing without even considering what they're building it on. So the pyramid's upside down, right? They're worried about like getting it out there, being heard, looking good while saying it, perhaps. You might sound familiar, or you may relate with some of that. And it's this whole, but what they should be doing, and what I want you guys to be considered that you should be doing, is flipping that on its head and discover the mission behind it. So really getting in touch with the people that you're going to impact, and the impact that this is actually going to have on your industry as a whole, or on the people in the room that you're going to really impact. And until we kind of get past that, we really can't go any further. I mean, we can, but it's really a valuable first step. And that's why my post today said begin, because it is a beginning for a lot of you. It's the beginning of a road on how to be not significance driven, but mission driven. What do I mean by significance driven people? Significant driven people want to seem important. Okay. I do cover that on my webinar a little bit. It's covered in the first shift on around ego and kind of like letting go of some of those things. But significance driven, I want you to pay attention, is all about, how I can be seen over here, what it's going to make me look like, and whatever. We all know that show only goes on for so long before people scratch the surface and there's nothing underneath. So instead of building out and getting louder, we're trying to establish that foundation of what is this going to mean? What that also does is it builds you something for the future. It builds out your career, your business, whatever you're trying to build, for longer. It can take multiple income streams. It can take multiple avenues, but it's all coming in place from this, the vision and the mission-driven purpose. That's what's going to give you that hold. That's what's actually going to let you stand on that platform of thought leadership, or any leadership in general, right? So you've heard me harp on about that stuff before, and I just wanted to make that clear, that from the number one question, right? Am I going to be taken seriously? Am I going to sound like anyone else? They are two different parts of the same problem. Knowing what to say, right, and how to come from a place of authority is all about being authentic and really harnessing what you know and your talents first. That's the stuff that we do here. That's the stuff that we pull out. That's the stuff that we help polish off. But it all comes from you. So I just welcome you all here. I really hope and encourage you to take a peek at some of the other messages that we have by categories, whether you're interested in full-time speaking again, whether you are going into the hybrid virtual world, whether you're trying to make impact at your place of employment, really move your team and your position forward, your career forward there. There's always, that people can be quoting you, but it would be from a pure place of authentic leadership. So excited to dive in on that journey with you. And I just wanted to jump in and say hi today. It's a beautiful fall day up here in Ontario, and I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I will be in the group all week long, taking your breakthrough calls. Can't wait to meet a lot of you, and we'll be seeing you again real soon. Take care.